Hello everyone, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida, and I have another home tour for you. We've actually seen this cat in a previous video, but we've since moved her, and it is Miss Servie Serval, and I will explain to you why, but she has now been moved to this beautiful cat-a-tat that is a lake view enclosure. Miss Servie suffers from a pretty severe allergy issue that involves mosquitoes. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, moving her near the water doesn't make any sense, but for some reason, this area of the sanctuary is far less mosquito-y than the other area that she was in because there's no standing water when it rains over in this area. It all drains into the lake. So that seems to have really improved her allergy. So I just want to share with you her new home. So Servie is in her 20s. She was recently also diagnosed with cancer. It was removed from her nose as well, and we've just been keeping her as happy and comfortable as possible. So I'm going to just walk all the way around this beautiful enclosure and show you all the space that Servie Serval has. So we're going to start right here on the corner here. You can see she's got a very tall platform and a very natural tree in this enclosure. And I've started these home tours primarily just to help people understand and realize that our cats here at Big Cat Rescue have a ton of space. Cats absolutely love to hang out under their platform. It provides shade as well as them going up on top of it. So she's got this tree stumped in, which is my guess is that's where she is right now. She has an elevated water bowl that has a ceramic tile on it just to help keep any of the falling debris from all the natural trees out of her water. Another view of her big platform there, as well as part of the view of the lake. So she's got some toys as well. She is actually quite lucky. She has her own ambiance. She's got a nice waterfall into a pond here that is constantly recirculating out to the main lake. So there's a second area here she can access if she walks through this doorway. So we can keep her over in this section, or we can shift her over into this section and close that door if we need to go in and do any kind of maintenance. Occasionally these ponds need rebuilt or unclogged. So you can see that on top of what's actually a den, if we see it from the other side, there's a ramp that goes up, and there's a nice little overhead tunnel. Another ramp that comes down to a secondary pool and waterfall. Prior to Servie living here, Beecher Savannah lived here, and prior to that was Max and Marianne Bobcat. So if they were to follow that entire area over here, you'd see that she's got a series of additional platforms and ramps. There's natural logs, there's natural grasses. And then that lake view, it's very hazy today. She's got a feeding lockout over here. Again, a nice big tall platform. So feeding lockout where she can have breakfast. We also, if we needed to transport her, we could close her into this little box, then go inside with a transport cage and move her. So if she had to go to the vet, or if for some reason we were going to move her from this enclosure again, we could do that. You can see that there is a den opening right there. So she's got a nice big den and this bubble here that would help with any kind of weather that might be coming along. She has all kinds of palm trees. So from this side of the enclosure, you can see that she could get up on top of that den. There's the ramp. This is actually a safety entrance here so that we could get into either of the two sections. So there's a double door system. This is a huge safety entrance. So there's a lock there. There's a lock there. And then there's a lock and a door there. So we would go in this exterior door, close it and lock it behind us. And then we could either go in that direction or over in this direction, depending on what we needed to do. Again, if we're repairing something like a den or a pool. So you can see here, she's got another den entrance. This one is full of fresh straw. There's nice plants growing in here, lots of coverage, natural foliage, all kinds of things to climb on. There is another feeding lock out here. So if she doesn't feel like walking to the other one, she can walk to this one. Again, the guillotine door that we can close if we need to. She's got a coolaroo bed in there, as well as the front side of another small platform. There's another safety entrance right over here. So if we needed to go into this back section, same deal, we can shift her over here or over here and then go in the enclosure for whatever is needed. This is her favorite spot though, so we'll see. Yep, there she is. Hi, Miss Servie. Say hi, say welcome to my home. So this is primarily where Servie likes to hang out. You can pretty much find her here about 90% of the time, but I have a feeling she gets a little adventurous at night. Well, thank you guys so much for all of your kind words and interest every time we post a new home tour. It means a lot to us that you guys take the time to watch these videos, learn about how our enclosures are built and why. We have that whole series at dailybigcat.com, and you can search for the Big Cat Rescue Home Tour. And if you want to learn more about our enclosures in general, just visit bigcatrescue.org/cages. Guess we'll let this girl get to her all-day nap. Thank you, everybody.